The ultimate fan analysis.
How you doing, guys, and welcome to another episode of Fanalysis. As you can see, today I'm on my own, no Fahana, just me. What I'm going to cover today is only briefly, because I only watched the highlights. I was out Saturday and it was the Katie Taylor and Chantal Cameron. Now, I watched the highlights, and what I could see the highlights, Katie Taylor struggled to keep up with the pace of Chantal, and Chantal remains champion in her weight. Katie will go back down and still remains champion. So they're both undisputed. Katie didn't take her titles and Chantal didn't lose hers. So what's next for the both of them? We'll see. Okay, let's get into it. What a fight. Now, the fight I'm talking about is Haney v Lomochenko. Now, in my prediction, I knew coming into this fight there'd be no knockouts, and I knew it'd be a technical fight. Both fighters, it was a very close fight, if I'm honest with you, and very competitive. And it wasn't an easy fight to score. And I think it could have gone either way. But the way I've scored it, I gave Haney 7 rounds and I gave Lomochenko 5. Now let me just break down why I did that. Now I thought the rounds 1 was a bit of a swing round. Although Haney came out fast and he came out and set a pace, so I gave that round to him. I think in the second round, where we was expecting Lomochenko to download the data, there wasn't much downloading going on. He went straight into the fight, and that was good. And to be fair, I was actually surprised how the pressure that he was putting on Haney. I think in the third round as well, I gave that to Lomochenko. There weren't any complete domination, but I gave the third round to Lomochenko. Haney, I gave him the fourth round. Now, round 6, I think what did it for me with Haney was the body punches. He was consistent with them body punches. And when the stats came up, the stats showed that he was also precise with the body punches. And the eye test gave the same thing. He was precise with them body punches. I gave Haney the 6th round as well. Sorry, it was the 6th and 7th. And that was purely for the body punches. I gave Lomo the 8th. I gave Haney the 9th. The 10th, I gave that to Lomo. And on the 11th, that was definitely a Lomochenko round. But what let him down was in the 12th round, he come out and he didn't put that energy into it like he did on the 11th. Now, if he did that, I think he may possibly in a draw or may have just nicked the fight. But he didn't do that. And Haney was still there. And Haney was looking tired in the 11th, I must say. He was looking tired. But in the 12th, he come out and he showed what a champion is. And he stuck at it. As tired as he was, and I think that was more a mental fatigue thing, he stuck at it, and fair play. It was a good fight. Now I'm hearing a lot of people say it was a robbery. I don't think it was a robbery. There was no clear Lomochenko win, and the judges robbed him. One of the judges' scorecards was way off. But having said that, it was a good, close, competitive fight. And Haney won it. he kept his championship belts. Unified champion. So you got to give him credit for that. Where he goes next, I don't know. I've seen Shakur Stevens stepped into the ring. He said as he stepped in, they had a brief words and Haney stepped out. But that's an option. And I see that Haney's taken a lot of criticism. But I think the score, it was right. It could have gone either way. If Lomo would have put more work in, but he never. And that's the way it went. I just want to add as well, people calling this, I watched this fight 3 times. I did predict it was going to be Lomochenko. And I did say, but I feel on paper, it's Haney. Now I watched it 3 times. And I think to call the fight a robbery is doing a disservice to boxing and the fight. Both men fought hard, fought well. It was a very competitive fight. And you got to remember, Haney's going out there. He's put, you know, as a champion, he's taking these challenges. And he's not ducking. So we've got to give him that. He went to Australia, fought Cambosis, come back with the belts. So, you know, the hate that's going on for Haney, I think it's unwarranted, to be honest with you. That's my piece on it. I gave it to Haney. 7 rounds. Lomochenko, 5 rounds. And it was a good fight. So, for me, I'm out of here. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. I'm out of here.